see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. All that and more coming up next.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. And that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
From the 30 on second down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's third down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Rodgers throwing on third down. He's on the move. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Seahawks football. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Smith on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's about a 4-yard pickup, and they'll still be playing the sticks. 3rd and 11 coming up.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Jets football. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Rodgers here from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They go right back to Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
A 39-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Staying with Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Jets 3.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They start the drive with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. Back deep is Williams. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First down, Smith to throw. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Seahawks pushing for a score before the break. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. That's a catch, Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Smith to the air now. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. First down, Rodgers. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. He'll throw it. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul it. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. He's on the move. He's running with it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Rodgers set to pass. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Has his man, it's Corley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Cut near the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Laviska Shenault to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside give to Walker. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This will be from 52 yards. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
The Jets offense now set to take over. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
1st down, ball at the 36. It's Hall on the carry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Hall on the give. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Here's a give to Hall. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. Only a 20-yarder here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.